So now I'm just going to talk a little bit about factors. And when you hear the word factors, you can think of the operation multiplication. And basically, factors are the numbers that are being multiplied together. And when you multiply those numbers together, you get what's called a product, or the result. So for instance, if I have 3 times 4, these are called the factors because I'm multiplying them together, and the result, which is 12, is called the product. Now, there are some other factors that make up 12, and we can think about the other factors. So if we think of the smallest number 1, 1 times what will give you 12? Well, 1 times 12 will give you 12. Now 2 is, you could divide 12 by 2, so 2 times what will give you 12? 2 times 6 will give you 12. And there are no other factors. We've already listed 3 times 4. Now you can think of it, well, what about 4 times 3? Well, yeah, that's true. You could say 4 times 3, but we've already written 3 times 4. As you could say 6 times 2 and 12 times 1. But, that's commutative property. You could, the order doesn't matter, but basically the factors are the same. Let's go ahead and look at 2 more examples. Let's say we have the number 24, and we want to list off all of the factors that make 24. Now, I like to suggest that you always start with the lowest factor possible and work your way up. You don't have to do it that way, but I find it's more efficient, and then I'm less likely to forget a factor because I'm kind of just working my way up. So again, I'm going to start with 1. Now, 1 goes into 24 24 times. So 1 times 24 will give me 24. 2 does go into 24. This is an even number, so really, if I divide 24 by 2, I'm going to get 12. So 2 times 12 is 24. I also know that 3 goes into 24 8 times, so 3 times 8 is 24. I also know that 4 goes into 24 6 times, so 4 times 6 is 24. Now I know I'm getting kind of close to the end because these 2 factors are pretty close to each other. Let me see, does 5 go into 24? No, it doesn't. So I can be pretty confident that these are all of my factors. Let's do one more example, and in this example we'll use the number 36. So again, what are the factors for 36? And if you want to try this on your own, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, we're going to have 1 times 36. 2 goes into an even number 18 times, or goes into at least 36 18 times. Okay, 3 goes into 36 12 times. 4 goes into 36 9 times. It's pretty good. If you know your multiplication tables, you're really going to be good at identifying factors. Okay, and does 5 go into 36? No, because the number or the digit in the ones place is not a 5 or a 0, so I can skip that one. I do know 6 goes into 36 6 times. Now I know those are all of my factors because these 2 factors happen to be the same number. And if you look, let's just look more closely at what we did here. See if you see a pattern. As these numbers increase in size, these numbers are going to decrease in size. So we're going down 36 and then 18, 12, 9, 6. These numbers are becoming smaller. These numbers are becoming larger. That's supposed to be an addition or a plus. They're getting larger. These are getting smaller. And when you get to two factors that are the exact same number, you can't go anymore. So you've reached the end.